Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come on in and sit on down. Today we're going to be talking about something absolutely useless, and that is information that will never affect you in any way. So I'm going to let you know right now it's talking about YouTube shit, so if you don't give a fuck about that, please skip this one. But let me tell you something. I talk about a lot of weird, gross, odd stuff on this channel. And especially sometimes I like to talk about things that exist on this platform, YouTube itself, right? We talked about my boy Kevin, the Nair God. Remember him? We talk about NPC streamers sometimes. We talk about reaction streamers. We talk about all kinds of stuff. And something recently that's happening with a YouTuber, it falls into the trajectory of what we cover on this channel, which is pathetic, gross, scary, vile, cringy. It hits all the boxes. And personally, I found it very interesting watching this so far, which it's all about the Ace family. Austin McBroom, his wife Catherine, and their 3 kids, Aaliyah, Ella, and Steele. Yeah. And it's all about a divorce that's happening right now, which if you don't know the Austin McBroom family, who gives a f, dude? They're terrible people, or at least, I mean, I don't know. I hate to say that. It's like the evidence, the stack of stuff against them is not good. A lot of weird stuff with them losing money, owing money, you know. Austin McBroom also did that boxing thing. It was called Social Gloves Battle of the Platforms, e-celebrity boxing match. Who would buy that ticket? Which, you know, the event did really bad. It was supposed to reel in, you know, $200 to $5 million. Lost a lot of stuff, right? And then the company used LiveXLive, ended up suing the event for $100 million in damages, but they settled for 3. That's a drastic, you know, I wouldn't have been happy with that settlement. It's all built on lies. I mean, even the Ace Family channel, which has almost 20 million subscribers, is entirely built on fictitious things, is also an exploitation farm for harvesting clicks and generating wealth just from the kids who have absolutely no right whatsoever to just be like, hey, can we not, no cameras today? You know, that is probably never a conversation. And I'm not even trying to say that the Ace family is one of the first families to do this. I mean, you know, 8 passengers. My God, Ruby Frankie. Her court case is coming up. Can't wait. We need justice, is all I'm saying. Does anyone remember what the fuck's their name? Mika and James Stauffer? Remember them? I mean, that could even be an active channel still. I don't watch family channels. I just remember hearing the thing about they adopted a Chinese boy with special needs and then basically said it was too hard and rehomed him. That's some stuff that you keep under the bed kind of thing. Keep that under your pillow locked away, and you day drink over those things, right? You tremble a little bit and you're just like, what kind of fucking person am I? I feel terrible. All these kind of things. And then Daddy of 5, backyard wrestling meets Desperate Housewives kind of it. That's what that feels like. I think that it's a spectrum. That doesn't mean that every family vlog channel is some abusive, crazy thing. The abuse is kind of in a different way. It's kind of like exploitation and physical violence. Sometimes there's a perfect harmony right in the middle. But with the Ace family, it feels like fictitious exploitation that is benefiting nobody but Austin McBroom and Catherine Pays, whatever. Today's video is sponsored by Air Up. We all need to drink more water, but sometimes it gets a little stale, a little boring, but not with Air Up. Air Up is a whole new way to drink water with using the power of scent. It is unique, calorie-free, and it's a new way for you to get hydrated and have a little fun too. And here's the thing, Air Up works with filtered water or sparkling water. It's sugar-free, it has no artificial flavors or colors, and comes in a sustainable, reusable bottle. So here's what you'll need to do. Grab your Air Up bottle, toss in an Air Up flavor pod, sip through the straw, listen for the bubbles, keep it upright while using, and enjoy the new taste you're experiencing. Whoa! It tastes like watermelon, but there's no mixtures in the water. What? Make sure to pull up the pod or else it won't work right. Hydrate up! With Air Up's technology, you're just drinking plain water, but tasting flavors like watermelon, peach, and blueberry. It's amazing! Obviously, drinking water is very important, but listen, sometimes I need to have a little incentive to do the things that are good for me. I want my drinks to smell nice, have good presentation, and be tasty. Air Up does that, and I can't thank them enough for it. Join the hydration revolution. Click the link in the description to upgrade your water today. Thank you, Air Up, for sponsoring this video, and back to the video. But the whole thing has led to this, one of the largest cardinal sins of being a family YouTube channel, and that is the announcement of the Ace family divorce. Oh my God. Rest in peace to one of the best families to ever walk this fucking earth. If the Ace family can't make it, how am I supposed to make it? Is what I think, right? Look at all that love on camera. Who could have seen these signs coming? And Austin has been posting on Snapchat multiple times a day, which the thing about Snapchat is, right now, for some odd reason, creators are getting paid a disgusting amount of money on Snapchat. where's it coming from? I have a Snapchat now because I heard about all this fucking money people are making. I'm like, where the fuck is my cut of the pie, dude? I'm not gonna pretend that I'm better than these other YouTubers. Hey, I want my money too. You know what I mean? I'm gonna upload my cartoons there, see what I can, you know. Daddy's trying to get his paycheck too, all right? But the entire reason is that all of these people are pushing Snapchat. Like one of the biggest pushers on Snapchat is David Dobrik. The motherfucker doesn't upload on YouTube because everybody hates him now. So he just uploads to Snapchat and probably gets paid, I mean, a gazillion dollars. But all of Austin McBroom's insane. He's like, he's going manic. And I'm gonna paraphrase this. I just want to paraphrase this. I do not know if this is real or not. My gut and everything that I'm seeing it feels 100% fake. Because the thing is that it starts out believable and it was really funny at the beginning because it's desperate, it's cringy. He's doing stuff about talking that he's going to church.
Good morning, everybody. Just pulled up to church, about to get that good word in. As you guys know, been trying to get closer to the man above. Been really focused on my body, my mind, and my spirit.
Which, in the grand scheme of things, that isn't like a funny thing, but when you're Austin McBroom doing it, the delivery is very funny. He's always in like in a Gucci jacket, and he's just like, you know, I'm going to church. I'm hitting that gym. I'm good. I'm good. There was a good sell at the beginning, all right? It was a good sell. He's kind of going around. And then he started doing some like really cringy shit where he's like, I can roll. Like there's this TikTok of him rolling around and like acting all cringy and shit. I mean, acting like a toddler. Just roll the clip.
I can do cartwheels. I can do backflips. We did it.
Nobody likes that. I don't know. Especially like whenever I saw that, I was like, even if like you're a diehard fan, at what point are you just like,
I can do cartwheels.
Yo, why am I following this? You know what I mean? But then they're doing something that is perfect for exploitation of social media, and that is to fabricate this drama. The separating of an extremely prolific online family is going to do that, and especially when you're documenting it, it becomes like an insane reality television show. But even though it's fictitious, it feels just fucking disgusting. I mean, the narrative he's making is that he's getting like sick, or he's sad. He's sad about the breakup thing.
Snapchat fam, like aside from, you know, doing giveaways and trying to show you guys how much I appreciate your love and support, I genuinely can't thank you guys enough for all the love and support that you've been giving me.
And now he keeps pushing his Snapchat saying he's giving giveaways, and he like ends a video with like this pathetic picture of himself crying.
Love you guys. Love y'all.
And it's pretty funny. And once again, I was still kind of in the layer of the believability there. And then he started faking being sick.
Yo, I finally just got out of bed. I got chills and a fever. I've been sweating from head to toe. What should I do, y'all? Hopefully I don't have the C word. Which is funny because this was definitely fake. He's like doing like the thing that kids do whenever they don't want to go to school, and they're just like, damn, I don't feel good. I got like a headache, like dehydrated. That kind of thing. But then he started like uploading videos of him inside of his ex-wife's house, or their house, whatever, their content farm. With his daughter like giving him towels and glasses of water, basically having her take care of him. He's like, can you put this towel on daddy's head? She's like, okay. He's like,
Okay, baby, can you put it on my head? Oh, thank you.
And then it started this whole speculation of, and like, you know, all the comments are people being like, Catherine, he's faking it, and all this kind of shit, and getting basically this fandom and like this big wave of TikTok calling Austin insane. And I think that obviously he sees this, and now he's using this as a pathetic, an immensely cringy, pathetic way of continuing this escalation of this narrative. Now he won't leave, he gets kicked out, and he starts buying a home, but he buys a home 5 minutes away from Catherine.
All right, y'all, so listen up. Listen. Just got back from looking at all these beautiful homes, the homes you guys just saw. The house that I really want is like super close to my kids, and it's like golf cart distance, right? And so I just got back to the house, and I get a call from my agent. He's like, Austin, guess what? I'm like, what? He's like, you got the house.
And this is what really caught my interest of this whole thing. Crazy ex-husband starts going kind of schizophrenic psycho stalker and buys a house 5 minutes away because he doesn't want to commute 30 minutes.
They're like 30 minutes away from my kids, and that's just way too far for me.
Hello? Every job I feel like I've ever had whenever I was working in the real world and I wasn't doing this shit, this blessing from God. I mean, like a 30-minute drive, I feel like 30-minute commute is fine, right? I mean, I commute 30 minutes to school. But then he justifies it by saying that he's a golf golf cart away from his kids at a time? Which, here's the thing. When I was hearing this, I thought this was crazy because I was trying to picture my mom and dad when they got divorced. If my dad or my mom lived 5 minutes from each other, it would be a fucking civil war in between. That's so close. You're always passing by each other's houses, just resentful as shit, probably sending hate mail, throwing shit at your house. It's unbelievable. It would be absolute hell. But apparently that house, it falls through, and instead he buys an RV and parks it out front of the house.
Fortunately, I was unable to move into the home that I really, really wanted, but I did figure out another solution. So this is what I did. I was able to get this new motorhome, and so I'll be living here, and they're right here.
But it feels too good to be true. The first initial video, I'm still in belief because YouTubers are fucking insane. And who knows? The guy has an excess of too much money to spend, so it feels believable again. But then we start getting to this parts where it's decorating it, and he's wearing these big stupid shoes. He's talking about how he's getting tickets and it looks fabricated. And it feels just like such a pathetic attempt at trying to make controversy and content.
You guys will see more videos. You're in the RV. I'm gonna have my family and friends come over. I'm gonna surprise them,
and people are just gobbling it up because once again, this is some flavorful shit. I'm not trying to say that it's not entertaining because it is, but it is in my mind tragically sad. It is so pathetically it's sad because this is archived forever. Your kids are gonna grow up and this will still be a thing. If I found a box of videotapes of my dad pretending to be a schizophrenic stalker outside of my mom's house because they were getting money from it, would you not feel absolutely disgusted with your parent? Would you have no respect for your parents whatsoever? If everything that you ever knew about your parents was a fictitious lie and that you were like a little puppet to them that they could parade around and use for whatever scapegoat or whatever kind of excuse they could ever make in their life, would you not feel like a tool and not a human being? Am I going fucking insane? It started being funny because, like I said, it is funny watching people have mental breakdowns. I'm sorry. It just is. I do feel bad for people that go through it, but at the same time, it's like watching a car wreck. I hope nobody is injured, but if the aftermath is clear, it's a good bit of fun. Okay, but it's pathetic. It's pathetically cringy. It's sad, and it isn't at least that I know of, there's no physical abuse happening, but in a way, there is no way that you can live in this existence and have meaningful, prosperous upbringing, at least in my opinion. I felt I had to have the need to say this because what is happening? People are acting like this is cute or super funny reality gossip, but it just feels oddly malicious and disgusting towards the kids involved, and I feel it makes me embarrassed. I'm already kind of embarrassed being a YouTube guy, right? I mean, I eat frozen dinners on camera. I talk about dudes microwaving diapers. But when it comes into the point of people making content strictly to exploit other people with families and to basically make an entire fictitious life, but there's actual human beings that are exploited in the process, it feels bad. It feels absolutely pathetic. Unbelievably pathetic. And I do think this is my call out. This is my Hail Mary here. Because let me say this before I do my Hail Mary, before I round up and do my fucking crow hop. If this was real, there would be some serious legal battle shit going on for that YouTube channel. 18.7 million subscribers on that kind of channel, and it's a family channel on YouTube. That bitch is pumping. That's like Coca-Cola type shit. That's some serious ads right there. And if that was happening, it would be a cold, silent battle of who is going to get the large piece of the pie. But right now, it's an exploitative, probably views are down. They're trying to think about what they can do to revitalize this channel. Right? No boxing matches coming in. No one gives a fuck about boxing anymore. So now it's, hey, let's fake our divorce, and it's going to direct traffic to both of our channels. People who will watch Austin be completely insane, and people who will coddle and tell Catherine that she's a good person and to watch out for Austin. And then, that's double the money. What was once now a singular entity is becoming a multiple entity, and it's going to grow back to the Ace family thing so people can go back and comment on old videos because it's a trickle-down effect. Also, did we tell you Snapchat's paying gajillions of dollars? Yep, Austin's gonna hit that shit too. So now they not only get the YouTube money, they get the TikTok money, and they get the Snapchat money, and it all trickles down. And my Hail Mary prediction is that 4 weeks, I'll say 4 weeks, that feels right. 4 weeks, they're gonna get back together, or something's gonna happen to where she's gonna go back with him, and everyone's gonna be really upset with Catherine because they're gonna say, girl, you're falling for him. You're falling for his lies. Don't go for the tea, sis. I don't know what, I'm trying to say things I see in the comment sections. It's gonna go all back to normal and no one's gonna care. It's that extreme wave. It's kind of like the same shit with I don't know, every other fucking big YouTuber. You do a bunch of controversy, you kind of stay quiet for a while, and then you reignite that flame again. It's the YouTube cockroach system. Nuclear fallout, but the cockroaches survive and they will crawl forth into the light once again. And, you know, this didn't even feel like that funny of a video. I guess I just wanted to say that I'm just disgusted. I really have nothing else to say besides, like, this is a fucking disgusting family. I feel bad for the kids, and I honestly feel bad for saying that. Like, I don't feel good judging other people's things, but it just feels so blatant. And I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, I apologize. But for right now, it just feels like, look at any other child celebrity, look at anybody else who's been forced on camera. Read Jeanette McCurdy's book and try to tell me the Ace family thing's a good fucking idea, dude. Look at the Jackson 5. How did Michael Jackson turn out? Great voice. One hell of a dancer.
Worth it.
Worth it. All in all, this is just something that's happening right now, and I just felt inclined to say something about it because the TikToks or the Snapchats of all these things are just so pathetically tragic and cringy that they are funny to watch. But at the same time, I feel like family content on YouTube, we need to stop it. We need to cut that out. Or just like, I don't know, you can't record kids who are under the fucking age of 10 or 13 or something. You know what I mean? Is that weird? Is that too much? How can they just be like, I'm fine with this? Even if the channel is like totally hunky-dory, just, I don't know. I don't know anything. I have a channel where I can just express some ideas sometimes, so I'm gonna use that. Sometimes we watch a guy remove all of his hair and his asshole. Sometimes we watch guys microwave diapers. Sometimes I eat TV dinners. Saying the checklist of stuff that I do on my channel doesn't really put me in a good light here, but I just had to fill you guys in on some of the crazy shit that's going on because I feel like I'm going mentally insane having the shit pop up everywhere. So once again, if you don't give a shit about any of this, sorry I wasted your time, but if you found it somewhat intriguing, I'm glad you watched the video. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Also, you know, if you do have a family, just don't point a camera in your kid's face and fabricate everything and upload it to YouTube for money because it's gonna be exploitative and fucking odd and it's kind of criminal behavior, in my opinion. In my opinion. Bye.